this evening. Now on the other side, for a struggling Duke Blue Devils team, they've got Mylan Godshaw, sophomore out of Ellicott City, Maryland, who leads the conference in digs this season. So we'll have a little fun on a Friday night here in Miami.
For sure, and unless Fort Marie faints, that record is going away tonight. Miami with a nice lineup. Mina NJ with a little bit of a cold, still recovering. Danilovic taking over that spot.
Alan mentioned Miami coming off that loss at Louisville last Sunday. That was a match they led 2-0, and they had a darn good chance to sweep the match, but they let number 7 off the hook.
They were up 22-20 in the third set when we thought things were going to happen, but that's what good teams like Louisville do. But it's a great booster still for the Canes because they know they belong in there. They have bid Pitt, and they're there with Louisville too. Ball's out of bounds there. Maybe went for too much there.
Well, you just know Flor Marie. She knows what's at stake here tonight. She knows she's 9 kills away from setting history.
Not only that, she's like a home run hitter. You know, you're going to strike out, but she's going to keep on swinging. Or if you like basketball terms, she's Steph Curry. Doesn't matter if she missed. She's going to keep on shooting because she knows that along the way, the points are going to come.
By the way, I think you made an interesting point, too. If you go back to last Sunday for Miami, it wasn't a bad loss. It was just disappointing when you had them on the ropes.
Actually, speaking to Coach Ken, I was like, it's a good loss in a way because they know they belong in there, and it's a confidence booster for the girls.
That'll sail out of bounds. Miami has an early 3-2 lead here in set number 1.
Looking for a touch there, and there's Coach Keno.
13th season, and what a phenomenal job he has done here at Miami. He has taken the Hurricanes to 4 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances, and they are staring down the barrel at a 5th this year.
And not only that, this year, as you can see, except for Maria Heredia and Ariana Hernandez, which we seem not to talk enough about her. She's one of the best setters in the nation, too. Nobody had this team where they are. That says a lot about the coaching staff.
Coach Gondor has guided this program to 8 NCAA tournament appearances, including 4 consecutive bids, as I mentioned moments ago. That was dug out nicely in the back row. Here's Flor Marie. She's got herself a kill. She's on the board.
And that's 8 less.
Then the countdown is on, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Keno has a national championship when he was an assistant coach at the University of Washington with the Huskies.
This will be Ariana Rodriguez to serve things away for Miami. Good hard sinking serve kept alive by the Blue Devils, and they come away with a point.
And watch out, I mean, this is D1 volleyball. Also, Duke moves really well their middles in transition, and it's a good serving team. So, like I said, you can't fall asleep on them.
An interesting serve that time, and the Canes got themselves a point and a kill for Logan Wiley. The Duke Blue Devils are under the direction of Jolene Nagel.
He's been there for a while. Also a great coach. Not having a great season this year, but a great program.
That's remarkable. 2+ decades at the helm of Duke Blue Devils volleyball.
We just saw that kill by Wiley there in the middle. That's the for Maria Heredia deal. Like, she takes the block away with her. So the other players pretty much are easy to score.
Here's Mush Kudiani. She had that dug out in the back row by Duke.
Kudiani with that heavy arm.
Here comes Flor Marie. That's number 2. She's 7 away.
Magic number is 7. Talking about heavy arms. The heavy arm in the NCAA and in the ACC. Flor Maria Heredia Colon out of the Dominican Republic. Called now La Reina, which is the queen.
Here is Heredia Cologne to serve. That was a beauty. Now they're coming near side. There's a block for Mush Kudiani, and the Canes lead by 3.
Wiley and Mush Kudiani there with a really good block for the Canes. I love to see other people like Flor Marie has had such a sensational season when it comes to scoring, but the other teammates need to join her.
Boy, what a transition, too, for Mush Kudiani, a freshman out of the country of Georgia. Not the state, the country of Georgia. That's a huge transition to have to make, and she's really handled it well.
She's a very hardworking kid. She came probably not in the best shape, and Coach Keno was saying that the moment she got here, she realized that she needed to get in shape, and she did get in shape, and she's starting. She's looking phenomenal, too. And the magic number is 6.
Heck of a job there by Godshaw in the back row.
And another player that's very interesting to see as we see the side out there on the slide. Keep your eyes on number 11, Sonja Danilovic, 6'2" freshman out of Belgrade, Serbia. That played for the Heat. It's a basketball and volleyball family. Great passer, as you can see right now, with a bright future. And the broadcaster jinx, as usual. Love how she passes. I think obviously she needs to become a little bit more of an offensive player, but she has what it takes, which is passing. That's money in volleyball.
Freshman out of Serbia. Oh, flying in Logan Wiley that time for the kill.
That's something that people are going to have to watch out. Like I said, there's other people scoring for the Canes, and I think Fort Marietta has a lot to do with that. 2 great hits for Wiley and a block.
That one's up into the rafters, and it's kept alive by the Canes.
Nice pancake there.
Yes, it was. That was Charlotte Glass to keep it alive for Duke. Trying to come away with a point. Back and forth we go. This thing is being played. This rally above the net. And a tip, no. Mushkudiani thought there was a tip, but that was out of bounds.
Smart hit, though. The ball was a little bit tight and in between 2 blockers. She went for the touch, but she missed it. Still, that's a good miss.
I had a little bit too much grease on it for Mushkudiani. Yeah, she'll try again, but it's blocked.
Yes,
Ashby Zubjevic.
Wasn't the best set out of Ariana, but it was also not the best pass. She tried as much as she could. She's still in the back row, so she can't turn, being a lefty on the 5-1.
Duke within 1. And now Flor Marie. She couldn't get the kill. A couple of tries for Miami. They couldn't come away with a point. And that one sails wide out of the sideline.
You can hear the difference in the sound when she hits the ball. It's a total different sound than when anyone else hits the ball. Olivia Durst has had also a great first year here as a DS.
Chance here for the Canes. Danilovic had it dug out. Free ball here for Duke. It was tipped at the top of the net by Wilson.
Look who's going to hit.
And Ariana Rodriguez.
Thought it was a net
there. The kill right into the block. What a rally here.
Out of bounds.
An attacking error gives Miami their 11th point of the first set.
We've been here since day one. I see this offensive team right now, and they look really well, like nicely greased and oiled machine. When I'm talking about the Canes, like everybody seems to be in sync, running plays. They're very smooth right now. I wouldn't like to play them in the tournament.
Olivia Durst serving this time for Miami. And attacking error, no, that one was kept in. Olivia Wayne with the kill. Freshman out of Dallas, Texas.
Nice kill there, short diagonal for her.
So far, a very competitive first set.
They're a good serving team. As you can see, you always have a chance when you're a good serving team. Tight.
Blocked by Miami. Another try for Duke. That's a point.
And a touch of Danilovic.
There's Olivia Wayne again.
It's a great set by the setter. Very awkward positions. You have to set it sideways.
11-10. Godshaw with the serve. And Danilovic was blocked that time.
I think a bit of an issue when it comes to offensively. They're serving right at her, so pretty much the challenge is pass and hit, and they know she's a freshman, so nerves and all of that stuff coming into play here too.
Blue Devils fell in a tightly contested match last week. Dropped a 3-2 decision at Virginia Tech, then 3-1 to Virginia on Sunday. And Miami finds a way to claw back, get themselves a point.
And on the worst set, she sides out. That's how volleyball is. She has plenty of time to find her rhythm and to become a better offensive hitter. But like I said, for now, she's a great passer, good server, and good ball control.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Heck of a job by Olivia Durst just to keep it alive.
What a play. Emotional point.
Free ball, Heredia Cologne with a kill, not going to stop it.
That's 5 points. Less than.
5 points for Heredia Cologne, 3 kills.
That should be times 2. Like I said, this is what I call an emotional point. Those are the points that everybody's fighting about, and you get an edge off of it. Let's see.
Ooh. That went
Net.
smack dab into the nose of Olivia Durst, but she's okay. And
she's actually mad because she got it up. What a trooper. That's the way it is. I'm fine. You can hear. It's very old school too. Whenever you used to get hit, you don't want anyone know that you're hurt. Say, I'm fine.
There's Olivia Wayne serving. Boy, Duke really getting up there at the top of the net. And Heredia Cologne, another kill. That's number 4. She's 5 away. 4 away from tying. 5 away from taking the all-time lead.
Dahlia Wilson has looked sensational this year too. Senior also. She waited for her turn, which is something that nowadays, as you know, kids don't wait too much.
You're right.
It paid dividends for her. And Ariana really nice there with the roll shot.
Timeout on the floor. Canes lead by Miami out of the TV timeout. This little run here for the Canes.
Double touch there. Miami needs to understand. I'm pretty sure they do. Like I said, the importance of this match. These are the matches that matter. I mean, they only have 4 more matches in the year. You need to get these under your belt to maintain that number 14 spot.
And the kill was by Zubcevic, her second. And a service error this time from Zubcevic. So she'd give it and she'd take it.
Sculiani coming in for Durst.
Ariana Rodriguez having a great season. Back to serve here for Miami.
Nice hit there. Number 17. Gozi. How do you pronounce that? I should have done my homework before.
Ngazi Zilo.
There you go. That's a tough one for me. Great on the slide there, hitting through Fort Marie's block.
Heredia Cologne was blocked. Brianna Goss, the sophomore out of Indiana, was in on it for Duke. Another chance for Flor Marie. Oh, a heck of a job here to keep it alive.
Free ball, out of bounds. She sees that block whenever that ball's tight, and you see how she hits it really high off those hands to try to get it out of bounds. That's a pro move.
So a kill by Heredia Cologne. That's her 5th here in set number 1. Miami leads by 3.
If you're a basketball player, you know that obviously the future of paradise is the NBA, but now there's Love and also the PBF, both of these professional leagues in the States fighting over Flor Maria Heredia.
Service error by Heredia Cologne, who was named the AVCA Player of the Week and a semifinalist. She also broke the program record in kills in a match against Louisville last Sunday. It's pretty amazing, Alan. She's claimed 6 ACC Offensive Player of the Week honors. It's good for the most ACC offensive awards in a season, not in Miami history, in conference history. That's how good she's been.
She's been sensational. I mean, when you lead the nation, the conference goes pretty much. Magic number is 4, right, Kyle?
Magic number is 4. 3 to tie. 4 for solo first. Luciano up front. It was fisted back over by Danilovic.
Good hits by Duke.
Heck of a dig there in the back of the row for Feliciano. And it turns into a Duke point when it's all said and done.
Taylor Williams hitting it really hard off the hands there of Muschiani. Swinging away really hard.
The kill for Williams, that's her first. And we are tied at 17, but not for long, says Flor Marie.
She really flies. She's a superstar. Hitting that pipe with a lot of confidence. And she hits it everywhere. She can go cross court, she can go line.
It's a floating serve that time by Feliciano. Nice dig by Rodriguez. But Danilovic puts it right into the net.
Of the Canes player that I've seen, because I know obviously there's a lot of people in that scoring position that they're all really good. I thought that I wasn't going to see anybody as good at as Olga Stronzali, and obviously I was wrong. Then comes Flor and says, here I go.
18 aside. Nice job there in the back row by Charlotte Glass. Keep it alive for Duke. Another chance for the Canes. And this time it'll be Dalio Wilson, the senior out of Turkey, and the transfer from Kansas State.
There's coming in on the sub, as we see there, trying to connect through the middle. And you see that everybody's pretty much on a one-on-one. She draws so many attention, even though she's in the back row, that everybody else is on a one-on-one situation.
So Durf subs in, she serves.
Sneaked it in there between Dalia Wilson and Danilovic. Duke hanging in there. Might not look pretty, but they're effective.
Kill by Ghost, her second. And you're right, Duke really hanging around here. It was not a very good set that time by Miami. And they do come away with a kill.
Breaking the block there for Danilovic on a pretty much an out of system play, which means that the block was waiting for her. She was able to swing away. Awesome national teams in Serbia.
Oh, it's almost an ace. A little bit of miscommunication. Miami keeps it alive to set up Flor Marie. That is too deep.
Yes, it was, but a nice swing. Trying to hit line from that angle, it's a tough one. But if somebody can do it, the bread and butter play is to hit angle.
Served this time by Olivia Wayne, ends up in the net. And back and forth we go.
Pretty sure that Flor Marie understands that the record is within her reach pretty much. But I don't know to what extent she wants to get this over with and just focus on the game. And I'm pretty sure it's a distraction for the rest of the team too.
So Sydney Tomlak checks in for Duke.
Free ball.
Mariana Rodriguez that time with the kill.
I love this. People don't realize that she wasn't a setter. And so she has such an offensive mindset, as you can see there. I mean, it's a free ball. She went, I'm not going to give it to anyone. I'm going to take care of this myself.
Timeout taken by Duke, 22-20. Miami lead.
Number 14 in the nation. If they would have beat Louisville, I think they would have been in the top 10.
I think you're right. I'm not sure there's any doubt about it, actually. And coming out of the timeout, Miami gets themselves another point.
Nice block by Wiley there. I see the confidence. I like this team. I like the demeanor. I see them laughing. I see them happy. They're embracing their superstar player.
Credit Logan Wiley with the block. Miami down 2 points away. And you can make it one. Set point coming up here for the Canes.
Dalia Wilson becoming a great server also during this season. The reason why I put that as an interesting point, like I said, in the States, it's the only place in which liberos actually see careless volleyball, and sometimes that works against you too. So,
all right, set point after the timeout. And Dalia Wilson will serve. And that'll do it here in set number one. A service ace for Wilson. And the Canes take set number one, 25-20.
they did pretty good. They took care of business.
3 service aces in the first set for Miami. And the third and final one wins it. Dalia Wilson with the ace.
Sometimes ragging, and I dislike the NIL and some of that stuff. I've seen another side when it comes to Miami. I've seen some new kids that are hungry to play. also doing a great job. So there's two sides to that coin.
Glass keeps it alive for Duke with a dig.
Defense.
And then a dig in the back row by Danilovic. Bodies flying around. There's a kill. Ashby.
It's a great hit.
Zubcevic with the kill.
It's a great hit on an out-of-system play. A set from very far away. She still took a good swing.
Zubcevic, a freshman out of La Canada, Flint Ridge, California.
Out of bounds. Those are always welcome.
And probably one that the sophomore out of Mountain View, California, Taylor Williams, would like to have back.
And while we were gone, Ariana Rodriguez just reached the 2,000 mark when it comes to assists. And she's a huge part of Flor Maria Heredia success this year. I mean, she's the one that sets her. So for the last 2 years, at least in a row, lots of credit, and they will always remember her. I'm pretty sure every time they go and hang out, they're going to go, yeah, you have a nice record, but remember who gave you the ball.
Ariana earned ACC Coach Setter of the Week for the third time this season after a career-high 63 assists.
She's outrageous and also super athletic. They don't want to challenge that one. That was really, really close. All the UN players turned like, we thought it was good. I also thought it was good, but it's the start of the set. Let's not get too crazy about challenges. Nice try
block there by Zubcevic.
It's the advantage of having a lefty in the front row like Ariana, but the block knew it and she got blocked.
So Zubcevic with a block, that's her second.
Even though they're missing, Duke is a better service team than what they are showing right now. And some of these mistakes, like I said, they're going for it because they know that if it's an easy serve, it's pretty much a secure side out for the other team.
And high, hard jump serve by Rodriguez. We were actually talking about it a little bit, Alan, during the commercial break. Ariana Rodriguez probably doesn't get talked about enough. Flor Maria Heredia Colon is not as good as she has been, is not having the season that she's had. If it weren't, I would imagine, for Ariana.
This is only her second year, and like I said, she was good last year, but I think she's been sensational, and some of that it's been working with the Dominican Republic national team during the summer, but she's a great athlete.
Hard pass coming back towards Miami side.
That was a miss hit there by Flor, trying to see a touch. No touch. Nobody was that high, Flor, but.
Serving for Duke, number 15, Olivia Weed.
She was looking for a touch. She's looking down at the refs like, you don't see a touch. Pass there. Also, Muschidiani a little bit in the lane there for Danilovic. Ariana's also a 6 feet lefty that can hit the ball. And as you can see with a great jumper, so super athletic. One of the most athletics, if not the most athletic setter in the league right now.
Good serve by Olivia Wayne. Heredia Colon was blocked. Muschidiani was not.
We're just watching her first year too. I can't wait to see her in year 2 and year 3. It's her first year playing NCAA volleyball. I'm pretty sure that by next year she's going to be so much better. Great freshman class for Coach Keno. Her, Danilovic, Durst. That's an ace.
Yes, it is.
Magic number down to 2. And that's part of, obviously, how great she's been when it comes to scoring, too. She's so offensive with that jump serve.
That's a Miami point.
And there are some points that are unearned. She pretty much created that overpass. That should be a point for the server, but then that's how life is. But the one that's creating this is for Maria Heredia with such a heavy hand when it comes to that jump serve.
So 7 of 5 Canes, and Heredia Colon once again will serve. So she's still stuck on 6 kills, 3 shy of becoming the program's all-time leader in kills. That race.
Incredible. Not only that, in a year in which you're playing against Olivia Babcock from Pittsburgh, which is a 6'6" right side that has international caliber to be a superstar, that adds more value to this year for her.
Duke will take their first of 2 timeouts here in set number 2. Canes have an 8-5 lead. We'll go to, and all 6 of those teams certainly headed to the dance. And number 14 and number 15, Miami and North Carolina, have themselves a date here on Sunday at 1 o'clock.
And so do we. I'll
Yes,
be
we
here
do.
watching and enjoying this match along with you.
Heredia Cologne with another attacking error. Thought maybe there was a touch, but no touch.
He's trying to look for a touch everywhere, which
Yes,
is
he
what
is.
offensive players do.
Yes. Quit begging. Serve coming here from Zubcevic into the net.
Turn a little bit there into the line, lower the angle straight into the net, and that's up for her.
Serving for Miami, number 2, Leilani Feliciano.
Lauren Ingram comes in, 6-1 outside. Nice off the hands there as she gets Mushkidiani there, not actually pushing her hands over the top. Leilani Feliciano, also a great career here. It's also a senior for the Canes. She also waited for her time, which I think that makes it so much bigger for her.
Feliciano, a senior out of Plano, Texas.
It's a team of fighters, man.
Taylor Williams had that last kill for Duke. She taps this one back to the other side. Mushkudiani getting a lot of burn here tonight, and that was blocked by Duke in another Blue Devil point. And they took that timeout after that 4-0 Miami run. They really stopped the bleeding, and they're right back in the second set.
That play that we just saw Mushkidiani, and pretty much is what I sometimes tell about Flor, that when you know that you're out of system and they're waiting for you, there's no business in trying just to swing away.
Taylor Williams doing a little bit of everything for Duke tonight. She was in on that last block. There's a kill for Danilovic.
Good fast hit from her. She's a great passer. I know she's the best passer when it comes to the Canes. And like I said, knowing that you have a great passer as a freshman makes you sleep really well at night.
Good dig by Heredia Cologne. Two-handed back over to Duke by Danilovic.
Which is a good move. I mean, if you cannot hit it and put it away, you might as well place it and get the setter out of position. So very smart play, but Duke performing. Like I said, they're not going to go away. They have good hitters.
Going to get more contributions from Taylor Williams, who just collected her 3rd kill. She's got a block. She's got 5 digs as well.
That's where they're missing a lot. I think they're a good serving team. They haven't taken their time. Too many mistakes from the line. I wouldn't say serving is like free throws, but I will say it's as important. Pretty much at the end, when you check the numbers, sometimes you see the numbers and you pretty much lose by the amount of serves you put out, and pretty much that happens in basketball too. Like how many fouls did we miss? And
right,
it's a good stat to know. Good serve.
Williams set up again. Was there a touch? No.
No touch. Ariana said no, even though sometimes they say no when they touch it. But yeah, 4-point lead now for the Canes. It's a great serve. And going back to Coach Ken on what he does for this program, serving is something that doesn't depend on the other team, doesn't depend on talent. It's pretty much a skill you can work on. So he knows what he's working on. He knows what brings points to the team.
Miami team is 22-5 and 12-4 in the conference. A kill that time by Wayne. Having a heck of a freshman
Great
season.
user on the side, yes. And a one-on-one situation also, Dahlia Wilson didn't get there. So a good job on the setter of getting that one-on-one matchup.
Snapped another 4-0 scoring run for the Canes, who still lead by 4 here in the second set. An ace.
Yeah, they have a couple too. That one dropped. And that's what happens with floaters. I mean, it's really bad that people cannot see it at home. Sometimes like, oh, that looks easy. That ball is moving and floating and it drops right on you. Like a knuckleball, pretty much.
Williams with her first ace of the night. Now Heredia Colon, another attacking error.
That's a home run. And somebody called it. It's a free ball for Duke. Let's see what they do with it. Oh, they didn't handle it well at all.
The Flor Marie was blocked,
Out of
but it
bounds.
sails out of bounds.
The hard way. Going all the way out on the other side.
It's 15 points here for Miami in set number 2. The 7th kill for Flor Marie Heredia Colon, who is 1 kill away from tying the all-time program record.
Kylan, to add more credit, every time she hits, she has 4 hands with her.
It looked a little bit like Zubcevic might have mistimed her jump a little bit, but Duke comes away with a point.
Yeah, but Dalia Wilson also a little bit of a roll shot there, got her off beat there on defense.
Back to serve for Duke. Number 10, Miley Gautreau.
Good serve. I got you.
Great
Now
hit, like
she
I
is
said.
tied.
But it's not the same to score in a basketball game. That is that every time you score, you're in a double team. I mean, just to put it in perspective, I think that makes it twice as hard for her. And that's why I think she's the offensive player of the year. Because I don't think Olivia Babcock is getting 4 hands because everybody's good at Pittsburgh. So she has so many people that help her out, even though I think she is the best player in the league.
All right, all eyes are on Flor Marie Heredia Colon now, who's tied for the program record.
Great block. Vergara. Another senior. She's a great blocker. You see how she stays there. She's so disciplined there. Played here at Miami-Dade out of Columbia. 4-point lead for Miami.
And another timeout taken by Duke. They trail by 4. Late second set here with the night.
As she was walking into the court, she looks very happy.
Ooh, very close. That one was really, really close, and Rodriguez missed on the serve.
Coaching staff really relaxed.
And it was out.
Yeah, it was out.
About as close as it gets. So Olivia Wayne is going to serve. And again, keep your eyes here on Heredia Colon. Will they set her up? Yes, they will. There's a new queen of kills here in Miami.
What a great career here. And like I said, still plenty of games to put that lead and that mark even harder. Lane Carrico, as you can see, there's 1749. Carla Johnson, 1484. Olga Stronsali, which is the one that I saw also with 1448. She gets it into the net. By the way, kudos to all of those girls that did a great job here. And those are ridiculous numbers.
Well,
What a scoring machine.
And what an incredible accomplishment, Alan. 4 years in the making. Was really good when she came here, but the improvement that she has made year over year after 4 years to put herself in a position. I don't think anybody would have thought coming into school as a freshman, 4 years from now, she's going to be regarded as one of the best players in the country. And that's what she's turned herself into.
I was about to say, when she came in here, she had the arm, but she wasn't a great passer. That says a lot about this program. It says a lot about Coach Kennel. And also, some of these girls that you saw there, also Olga Stronsali and some Russians that we had here, they're all playing professional ball, which means that they're building really good players with solid fundamentals. So kudos to Coach Kennel and all of his staff. They turned her into a great passer.
Yeah, that was a great dig by Lauren Ingram, the junior out of Texas, in the back row for Duke that time.
No hands?
And it was a miss hit by Jasmine Vergara. Well, here's some of the year-by-year statistics for Flor Marie. Go back to her freshman year in 2022 with 2.7 kills per set. Upped it to 3.2 to 4.4 and then to just under 7.
Wow, great hit there by Dalia Wilson on the one-on-one in the middle. That's what I keep saying. Like, they have so many weapons right now. Even Danilovic taking some blockers off. And on a one-on-one situation, you have to score as a middle. See what they do with this free ball. Great hit.
Taylor Williams again. It's her 4th kill of the match.
Finding that really nice hole there between 6 and 1. Pretty much undiggable.
Well, Williams has been extremely active. It's a great serve. And they get tangled up at the top of the net, and Duke's within 1.
It's an overpass there. Yeah, probably being ahead of the play. Ariana, which is really good at blocking that ball. It's tricky because you need to wait for somebody to hit the ball, and then if the one that touches it second wins. Nice slide, good defense by Duke. Number 10
Godshaw
there.
on the back row. Good volley, good rally. No kill block. That was touched by Ghost.
Out of system.
And now Taylor Williams, no.
And that was out.
Too deep.
For those watching, parents, girls, also see how many times teams are out of system. So when you practice, you need to become really good at a system because you're pretty much there close to 50% of the times. You just can't rely on the system anymore. Serves are so good that you're going to have to find a way to score. Danilovic not with a great toss. You can see her is really upset at herself.
It's the 8th service ace of the match for the Cane.
Serbians are tough, not only as players, but they're tough on themselves. You can see that she doesn't like to miss.
There's Williams serving. Duke back to within 1. And now we are all square. You know, Taylor Williams came into this match tonight leading Duke this season in aces with 27. She's got 2 more here tonight. Give her 29 on the year in a 21-21 match.
You don't want to play records. I always tell teams that you don't want to play records. Like I said, when I spoke to the coaching staff of the Canes, say, what are you watching? They're good servers and they use their middles in transition, and we can see that too. It's a great serve again.
No, every serve, she sends Miami back onto its heels, but Heredia Colon says, wait just 1 minute.
Everybody saw Heredia Colon, but I saw Ariana Rodriguez getting a ball really hard on that net. Watch that, and a great set. That's why I said I don't think she gets enough credit. The superstar setter. Out of system again. Great hit down the line. Risky, but as you know, with risk, also these opportunities happen. It's a crazy angle. The ball is coming all the way from your right side, and then to turn, pretty much everybody goes out of bounds, but she has that shot.
A really good serve. Duke is really good at serving. Heredia Colon with a kill off the hands of Duke at the net.
The tempo on the fast offense on the Canes, it doesn't matter where it is. It's always the same tempo, and that kills people all the time. And Coach Cano on this program has maintained that fast tempo offense all the time.
It's 11 kills now for Heredia Colon, the match leader.
Which I don't think Ariana mastered the first year, but she surely has this year.
Wow. Ariana with an ace.
She's a great competitor. I thought she was great the first year. To be honest, I didn't think she was going to be this good just on her second year. She's amazing.
She is 1 service ace away from an all-time new single-season program record.
And she's going for it.
Heredia Colon ends set number 2 with authority in a set that sees her set the all-time kills record.
The queen or la reina.
Sonia Danilovic will get us started here in set number 3. A 2-0 lead for Miami. Do we have an ace? No, that one sailed a bit too deep.
They were too tentative there on that float and couldn't get it down. Very interesting player also. Scores at will. What a great set from Ariana Rodriguez. Like I said, that's not an easy set. That's not a set that's right there and then in the pocket, which is where people want to have it.
Yeah.
So you can use all options, and she still set such a beautiful ball.
Not a very good pass that time by Duke. Free ball
Ariana
here for
wants it.
Miami. Hard to contain Flor Marie Heredia Colon.
The moment Ariana touches the ball, she runs to go and get offense. But I think Dalia was super smart. She says, you know what? I think if I set this girl called Flor Maria, I might get an assist.
So, not a bad idea. You know what? We call that a business decision.
Yes.
And making the right ones.
Great serve by Dalia Wilson. A great defense. Nice try. And it was in and a touch. Good rally there for both teams. Having a middle that's a good server, it's a great thing because due to their height, when they actually go on that jump float, the angle of the ball, it's coming from above and it starts to come down. That's what has made her such a great server, and that's why the U.S. national team wants them to actually serve some more. It's a nice fix. Oh. Annette on Duke's side. On a broken play, very uncalled for.
I'm sure Duke agrees with that call.
I thought we were going to call a double. I was like, it's going to be a mistake because pretty much there are no doubles unless you're passing a ball on the third touch. But on the first two, no doubles. Only in the NCAA too.
A heavy left hand of Ariana Rodriguez. Good kill there.
Really great hit. One more time there on that position, getting in between 2 and 3. So it's pretty much not a back one, but like a 2 behind. Oh, that's a great swing.
Ngazi Elo, a redshirt senior out of Peachtree City, Georgia. Within striking distance of Durham, North Carolina. It's a pair of conference foes on Tobacco Road here in Miami
Yes.
this weekend, with Duke and North Carolina taking on the Canes here in Coral Gables.
Oh my God, what a hit, bro. What a heavy arm for Maria Heredia.
What a heck of an effort, too, by Duke to try to keep that thing alive.
Family of athletes, mom a volleyball player, dad also a great athlete too. And I bet they're super proud of these 4 years. And only that, what a great education you get coming out of University of Miami.
Well, Flor Marie and Ariana go back-to-back at the service line, but Heredia Colon sends another one into the net. If there's any dig about her game this season, it would be at times at the service line for Heredia Colon.
I was about to say, obviously, and this is me as a coach, which I obviously, we're always asking for so much of players, but she just smacked the ball in the front row, and I didn't think she rested too much before she went into serve, and she went for a home run. Nice scramble here.
Good block.
Great hit for Danilovic. Was like I said, she's a little bit far from where she wants to be as an offensive player, but she's so gutsy that she still gets him through. Bergar also came to I don't think this is the most talented team that I've seen on the Canes, but I think it's one of the best teams that I've seen. As a team, I think they're super good.
You have to play
You don't
together.
need all the talent all the time.
You're
you
right.
need players.
It's got to be, there's an old cliche and they say it's got to be we before me. But when you get a collective group of players willing to kind of tug on the same end of the rope and play together, it can result in campaigns when you've got 22 victories and 12 in the conference.
I agree. And also as coaches, whenever a season is over, I'll probably have a nice chat with Coach Keno. Like, how did you create this atmosphere? How did you create this culture? And how fun was this? Nice. Dalia Wilson there down the middle. Those are things that doesn't matter how long you've been coaching. You always want to know because now these kids act differently and you need to treat them differently. But he has made it happen. I think Coach Keno has adapted to this generation. And I can't wait to hear the stories about how this team is such a great as a team.
There's a kill there for the Kansas State transfer, Dalia Wilson, a couple of years ago. She went from playing in 17 total sets at Kansas State to starting at almost every match for Miami last year. She's having a very impressive season for Coach Keno Gondara as well.
And even though she had injuries, she's done really good. Now Ariana Rodriguez.
It's a sneak attack. She's good for it a half dozen times a match.
She's so good and such a offensive-minded setter, which you don't get to see anymore. She wants to hit that ball every time that she can.
Oh, a floating serve this time. Well, heck of a dig there by Durst to keep it alive. Ooh, how about that play at the net by Brianna Ghost, the sophomore out of Indiana. Wow, that was really impressive.
You can't have them all. She tried to tip there from the pipe, but she waited, and yeah, she's super high on that net. Great leaper. Brianna Goss.
Oh, my goodness.
You need a radar on that one. That was a hit and run. Nobody saw what happened there.
Serving the games, number 11, Sonia Danilovich.
I will follow her, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to the Olympics, and I want to see her
playing?
play. I am pretty sure that I want to see her play in LA for the Dominican Republic.
How
She's
cool
going to
would
be
that
on
be?
that team.
Yeah. Couple candidates on this team. There's probably a couple candidates for
Oh,
Miami.
for sure. So will Ariana by that time, but I just can't wait. It's 3 more years to LA.
I know it. Just enough time for you to get yourself in tip-top shape to give it one more
Yes.
go around, Alan.
I don't need to be in
Call
shape.
the
I just
Puerto
need to
Rican
travel.
national team.
I just need to travel there and see them. I'm out of this. I'm a short old coach.
Miami leading by 4 after the attacking error by Olivia Wayne. And that did not
And
look
that's
pretty from the
against the
start.
setter.
Net violation.
I've seen this team from the Dominican Republic, which actually they have gone all the way to number 6 in the world. And I had the pleasure of coaching at least 4 or 5 of those players in the Puerto Rican professional league. And to see them there, you feel such a great joy.
I bet.
Their first of the third set.
Benny Moore. You know, he's looking a little bit more friendly in recent decades. He's gotten some renovations done to him, a couple of facelifts. Happy 67.
For sure in Miami. Miami rolling now, pretty much Duke feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, that physicality and of the Canes.
Danilovich there talking to herself.
I'm very impressed by Danilovich.
You know, the other thing.
That
As-
play for the Heat. You know what that means? In that family, there's no nonsense. They keep things real.
I was going to tell you, Alan, another thing that I have noticed as a casual NCAA volleyball watcher, Miami is very strong. They're built. You can see the arms on some of these young ladies. You see the legs. There's a component of strength to their game that I think oftentimes stick out from other team as well.
And as you were saying that, Ariana Rodriguez just stumped and smacked the ball. I was about to say that before Sunday, I need to get the name because they have a great strength trainer, and I watch them all the time on their videos. This guy has been super amazing, and he's there sitting down, so he deserves some credit. I'm going to make sure that by Sunday, we give them the credit. They are strong, and they're agile, and they're moving, and they have great mobility.
Yeah.
So it's great on you that you picked it up, too.
Kind of see it's just big, broad shoulders, just very strong, very powerful.
Not too many injuries also.
And when you're in conference play and you're playing 4 or 5 sets, it's a difference between, look, you sweep somebody, it could be an hour and a half. You could be 3.5 hours deep into a match, and you could be in the 5th set. There has to be a level of endurance and conditioning, and Miami certainly plays the part of that department this year.
Which brings me to great observation by you. Everybody puts the head coaches, the stats, everyone there. I think that strength trainer's name should be there so I can mention them, but I'm going to do my homework. Like I said, this kid is sensational, and I know that Keno's having a lot of fun. Some of the things that he's doing, like I said, they're super cool, and also that he's working the right things, but the girl looks so happy all the time. I think chemistry of this team is really special.
So much on the plate of a head coach. It really doesn't matter what sport, because you have to massage the players a little bit. You have to breed them with confidence. There's also times where you need to be difficult and tough on them to send a message, and you're really good at it. You can get the most out of your players. We can keep it right here if you want to keep talking about that a little bit as Miami leads by 9.
That lefty from the left side serving out of 5. Very crazy angle. I keep saying this, unless you have somebody like her in the gym, you don't see this angle. And that's why it's such an awkward thing. Also helps that I have a son that's a lefty and serves from the same spot and is a setter and plays professional ball. That's why I know it's so hard. You never see it.
And with that ace for Ariana Rodriguez, it's a new single season program record.
Dominican Republic Day here at UM. You might get an alpha to get some songs in here. Pretty sure that heard that. Elvis, also great volleyball player out of New York. Probably having a lot of fun watching the daughter.
At the Poly Prep Country Day School. Grew up in the Big Apple.
I can hear that saying, she takes that off me. Yeah, so good, just like that. Floor.
And they set up Heredia Cologne. And Miami leads set 3, 20-10.
As much as she has worked on that, you're born with that power, and she swings. It's great to see her. If at any moment, guys, I know that I hate to do this in the middle of the air, but if you can get one of those swings in slow-mo so kids can see how when she hits, her technique is so perfect and her hand finishes all the way down. That's what kids should be watching. And yeah, they tooled off on Vergara there. It's a Sandy Koufax thing. Like by the time she finishes, you see that hand going all the way, which is what technique-wise. That's why she hits so many balls and she's never injured, even though I know for a fact that during practices, they take a lot of care of her. Like she pretty much doesn't hit in practice because they know that she's getting a lot of balls. That's another thing that Coach Keno does to players.
Interesting.
She wanted it there. There are players that sometimes you need to rest. You need to take care of them in order for them to play. Then they go somewhere else. They put them there to play, and all of a sudden, they're injured.
Duke within 8 here in set number 3.
Great hit by Vergara.
Second team, Jasmine Vergara. Serving for Miami, number 2, Leilani Feliciano.
Touch? Nope, no touch. I thought they could have been a block there from Wilson, a touch, but it wasn't. And Leilani Feliciano also, she's going to be missed too. Like I said, she's always been contributing, sometimes a libero, sometimes as a DS, but she's been the libero this whole year. Out of Texas. Another great block.
And an attacking error.
Vergara as a pin blocker. She marks so well that all that Dalia needs to do is just get shoulder to shoulder and block. Middles are so in need of a player that does the dirty job for them, and Vergara is one of the best.
The serve from Leilani Feliciano, the senior out of Texas.
When you're in the pins, pretty much once you see the ball setter, ball hitter, they're the ones that establishes where they end. Pretty much the middle just comes and fills in. That's why you depend so much on those blockers, and she's one of the best in the business.
As we wrap this one up here in Coral Gables tonight, congratulations to Flor Marie Heredia of Cologne. Congratulations to Ariana Rodriguez and all of the seniors that have put in so much time and effort for the Miami Hurricanes, regardless of how long they have or have not been here with the program.
Agree 100%, and also kudos to this great coaching staff, and also some of the coaching staff that is not here that work with these girls. You're all part of this.
Oh, it was floated in nicely.
She made a move there, and sometimes people talk a lot about, hey, you know what, sometimes you need to try to go in ahead. You need to be fully stopped on defense to make moves. One, you go in one direction. If the ball ain't going there, that's what happens.
24-14, match point.
Anticipation in defense sometimes is very deceiving.
And there it is. No, yes, that'll do it. And Miami sweeps Duke on senior night here in Coral Gables.
On a Flor Maria Heredia swing from Danilo.